Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. This is the day the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. Welcome to another morning motivation with Marcus. And I tell you, it is cold and gloomy outside again. It is cold and gloomy outside again. But are you going to push through the gloom and the doom? Are you going to push through the stormy challenges? Are you going to push through the uncomfortable situation? You know, I woke up this morning and did my devotion. And as I got up to let my friend out, you know, many times I say I let my friend out. I have a little furry friend, a four-legged friend, my dog Tempo. And so I'll go to let him out. I didn't put on anything, and it was cold outside. I didn't put on any sleeves, no sweater or anything. That's why I got the sweater on now, because I was like, whoa. But I go outside, it's cold, and I go to let him out, go to give him his food, don't have anything on, and I had to push through it. I was already out. I was like, it doesn't make any sense for me to run back in, go find the sweater. And so let him out, gave him his food, came back in. Then I put on my sweater, did a few other things, and then I go back out to check on him. My point is that I went out in the cold, and while it was cold, I didn't turn around and go back in. You know, sometimes we start something, right? We start a business, we start a situation, we start a relationship, we start something, and then soon as we start it, shortly thereafter, we run into some problems. We run into a situation. We run into some cold weather. We run into some challenging weather. We run into some storms, some difficulty, and we're already ready to give it up and turn around and go back in the house. We're already ready to put down the relationship. We're already ready to give up on the situation. We're already ready to stop whatever it is we're doing. And so I ask you, are you strong enough to endure the weather? Are you strong enough to endure the challenges? Are you strong enough to endure the cold? And then maybe there are times where we still got to do it. We just need to go find a sweater. Maybe we need to go find the right tools. Maybe we need to go find the right help. Maybe we need to go find the right person to help us through it. Maybe we need to find the right tool that would help us get through the situation. And a tool could be some counseling that has a better thought process. It could be a better mindset. It could be how we talk to ourselves. And maybe we don't know how to talk to ourselves. Do you have the right tools on your tool belt? Do you have the right jacket on? Do you have the right hat on? You know, truth be told, hats are truly, with the bill, was made so it can block the sun or the light or something out of your face. Whereas in a skull cap is more so used to cover your head. Some of you are putting the wrong hat on. Some of you grabbed the wrong tool belt. You're trying to screw in a screw with a hammer. And so sometimes it's just you're using the wrong tool. It's cold outside and you have on the wrong type of jacket. You have on the wrong type of sweater. You have on the wrong type of shirt to go out in that kind of cold weather. You know, I was watching, I think before one of the playoff games, and they were saying how it's probably going to be cold and how do the refs do it. And there was a referee that solved the problem. He said they don't have anything made for this cold weather. So he made some sort of thermal suit that goes up underneath the clothing so that they can still run and be flexible and do their thing in the cold weather. Because the right tool, the right product was not developed at the time, he created it. He developed it. He put it together. He didn't say, I'm not reffing anymore because it just gets too cold out here. I'm not doing it anymore because there's nothing that exists to help us ref in this type of weather. No, he made it. He created it. He designed it. He put it together. And that's what the referees wear to this day. Are you finding solutions to problems? Do you have the right tool for when you go into a situation and it's stormy? Do you have everything that you need to move forward in spite of the cold, in spite of the storm, in spite of your situation, in spite of the challenges that come your way? All right? So let's get the right tools. Let's get the right people involved so that we can push forward through our storm, through the cold, through the situation that is somewhat uncomfortable. Let's still move forward in the uncomfortable situation. All right, that's my time. I told you on yesterday we're getting ready to change some things up, and not because they're bad, but because we can get better. All right, and so we're gonna start. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel, Marcus J. Scott 4040. Marcus J. Scott 4040, where we will have the full length of these messages starting in February, okay? And then the other channels will still have some form of the motivation, but the full length will be on our YouTube channel, Marcus J. Scott 4040. And we will also be starting a podcast probably on Monday morning. So we're still trying to work that out. We'll have some guests and talking to people, all right? And so that's my time for today. Enjoy your day. I know it's a little cold and wet down here in Tampa, and it's my understanding that it's cold all around the country. But let's push through it today, all right? That's my time. Let's always remember to always have a heart of gratitude and the strength to keep moving forward. God bless you. God's my inspiration. God's my inspiration. Motivation.